Hello everyone, society, humanity. I'd like to start by saying that I love you very much. I'm a human just like you. I'm a member of humanity. I'm a human. I love you very much. I'm a writer and I want to read something to you. Some of my writings, I want to share them with the world. I want to put them on my channel here on YouTube, and I'll put links to my Substack and my website as well if you want to learn more and read about what I do and what I think. So let's start. Sight. Turn your face to the sun and let the shadows fall behind you. Maori proverb. Sun Iris portal. A human practice. Humans are vision-driven beings. Our nature is very visual. Our brains have developed to optimize the sense of sight. Our eyes are our portal to reality. Our eyes perceive the world surrounding us. Our eyes give us sight, the ability to see and observe, the ability to compare and contrast. It gives us a human endeavor, seeing, watching, and gazing color our lives. It makes them rich, high resolution, and alive. Through our eyes, we see the world, we see reality. If we can't see, we can't know. We're blind. A world without light, a world without color. That's a world we humans dread. A gray world, a world without substance, a void, a place where sameness rules, a colorless reality, a sad place to be. Now comes the sun, our central star. It gives us life, it gives us light. It's the sun that keeps us warm. It keeps us alive. The sun gives us colors. It gives us choice. It keeps Earth turning, our home. Earth, the place where we humans come from, a place of light, from dawn to dusk, as Earth spins on and on, from sunrise to sunset. The sun is always shining somewhere on Earth. The colors are always vivid somewhere on Earth. Just excuse me, my computer logged out. Okay, this is live, no recordings, no editing, no lighting, it's just natural, so you can see who I am. This is totally unfiltered. It's through the light that we see beauty in things. So, how can we make it even more vivid, more colorful, more alive? By looking at the sun straight into the eye, by raising our gaze and locking eyes with our source of life, our source of light, our crucial source. That will be a counterintuitive course of action for most humans. Here's why. Since we're little, the people around us warn us of the dangers of staring at the sun. We all heard the time immemorial phrase, "Don't stare at the sun, you'll go blind." It's been ingrained in our brains. Just be good and listen to those who know better. It's for our own good anyway. So disobeying is bad, and the price we'll pay is blindness. It's common sense, fair and square, sound and solid. The intriguing part, however, is that young children are drawn to seeking sunlight. Just think about our own childhoods. We were playing outside, and then all of a sudden We just looked up and stared at the sun. Nothing bad came of it. We were still here, and we didn't go blind. So our experiment went on. And then, one day, adults spotted us gazing up, and in a knee-jerk reaction, words rolled out of their mouths. "Don't stare at the sun. You'll go blind." Then, as little good kids, we went on and obeyed, fearing the worst of all things, going blind in a world of colors. Staring at the sun was a bad idea. Gloom, doom, risking losing sight, too high a stake. So we stopped, grew up, and continued the cycle in our own lives. And those of us with kids, we warned them of the perils of staring at the sun. As is expected of humans, some of us can't conform, can't follow others, can't blindly obey, can't just sit straight and be good kids. We disobey. We follow our own rules. We follow our heart's deepest desires. We follow our instincts. We defy well-established notions of right and wrong. We dare. At first, we're frightened. We're scared. We fear going blind, losing sight, and forever lamenting our actions, our disobedience. Then we realize that it hurts. It actually hurts. We're grown-ups now, and we're not used to staring at the sun. We lived our lives in fear of it. Sorry again. Needing to log back in. We lived our lives in fear of it. So our mature eyes never adjusted to the intense brightness of sunlight. Our eyes are pure, virgin. The pain is intense. It's real, but it goes away. We cry, sob, laugh, and cry again. But then we smile, and keep smiling, because after a few tries with the sun, we realize that we can still see and that we haven't gone blind. The sun, as our main source of life, created the conditions for humans to roam the earth. In essence, we're stardust. It's instinctual for us to seek a connection with our source. Just like we instinctively breathe air and drink water, we're also drawn to seek sunlight. Breathing air keeps us alive. Drinking water keeps us hydrated. And seeking sunlight keeps us anchored to our life source, our light source. It reminds us of our true origin, where we came from, and what we will ultimately become once more. It gives us perspective. It reminds us of our place in the world in relation to our source of origin. It grounds us. It keeps us humble. It enlightens our days and energizes us to keep going. It's our portal to illumination. It's the gateway between biology and light. It's the bridge that brightens our path. It's the road to light, a gift. It's when we become one with our source, a peaceful moment, an event horizon, a singularity. The crossing point between two realities. It's when we let everything else go and step into the light. Here and now, unity within all. Tomorrow, the sun will rise again. No doubt. So, a person told to Everyone knows now. The secret is out. Questions are asked. No one has turned blind. Many lessons learned. After all, we're only human, social beings. It's in our nature to relate with other members of our own species. It starts the moment we're born. First, we meet mom and then everyone else. From there, it becomes our daily life. The human experience implies an intrinsic relationship with other human beings. It's through these experiences that we form and develop every day in our lives. The human condition determines that the only way to thrive is by embracing other humans. We see and observe each other. Okay, sorry about that, everyone. We see and observe each other. We mimic. We learn. That's how we grow and develop. Our interdependence in one another is what makes us unique among all species. Our strength comes from our union, from our instinct to relate, share, and depend on one another. Our innate ability to communicate our experiences give us great power. It's our responsibility to be role models to each other so humanity can learn and continue its infinite evolutionary path. It's our duty to humanity to share. Expressing our own free wills is an existential human need. By telling the world that we found the path to light, by telling the world that we stepped into the light, by telling the world that we're all one, the world is forever grateful. This text, this essay, is called Portal. It's my take on what it is to evolve into a higher frequency, into a higher self, into a higher form of existence, of life, here on Earth, our planet. We all humans, we all one. Humanity is us. Humans are a benevolent race. We're a light race. We're infinite energy. That's who we are. This is why we came here, to understand that we are all one. And this is the purpose for us to discover. This is why we're here, to step into the light, to have wonderful lives. To love one another, to understand that the human nature is beautiful. It guides us. I want you to know that I love you very much, and I'm here for you. I love humanity and every single one of you. I will be posting more videos about my writings, my thinking, the way I see the world and my perspective, my take on existence, on creation, and all the things that I believe make us humans. I love you all. Step into the light. Have a wonderful day. We are all one. I love you. Humanity, I love you.